Hey friends, it's Charles Warger from First Baptist Church. I was watching a sports show. I usually watch, there's two sports shows that I rotate between when I'm working out every night. They're morning shows and I DVR them. And last week there was a basketball player and his mother was diagnosed with the coronavirus and she was very sick. And one of the sports show hosts said, well, my thoughts are with her. And then he repeated, my thoughts are with her. And I just had this thought of my own going through my head. What good are his thoughts going to do? I mean, hear me out. If I got the coronavirus, or if I was going through any type of trial or tribulation, and I had the opportunity to have you either pray for me or think about me, 10 times out of 10, I'm going to ask for your prayers. Because when you pray, you are actually going to God on my behalf and asking God to get involved in my welfare. And He's the one that can do something. When you think about me, you're just keeping that to yourself. You're not doing anything for me. That person, he wasn't doing anything for that basketball player's mom by thinking about her. The only good thing he was doing by bringing it on the radio show was just making other people's attention, bringing it to other people's attention so other people could pray for her. Prayer is what can help, but not thoughts. And when people say, well, you're my thoughts and prayers, why do we say, I understand you're in my thoughts and prayers. I love you. I'm thinking about you during this time. I get it from that point of view. But our thoughts actually can't help somebody. Our prayers, that's what helps somebody. So when someone says thoughts and prayers, I get it. But when someone just says thoughts alone, you're in my thoughts, I don't get that. I totally don't get it. It's worthless. What good do thoughts do? As I said before, if you told me that you can either think about me or pray about me, 10 out of 10 times I'm going to ask for your prayer. And I think this is just something that people say in society that people don't even think about. This is part of where the unbelievers part of society has kind of infringed on the church society, that we started to say, well, you're in my thoughts and prayers. And now some Christians even say, well, you're in my thoughts, because they don't want to offend by saying prayer. Friends, we can't be worrying about being offending. Praying for somebody is a good thing. And let me tell you something. I've had quite a number of atheist friends. I've never offended an atheist friend by telling them I was going to pray for them if they were sick or they were going through a trial. Now, that didn't mean that they believed that there was any power in my prayer, but it didn't offend them. Now, that doesn't mean that you're not going to run into some atheists that it may offend, but we can't go through this world worried about who we're going to offend and who we're not going to offend. We need to go through this world being unashamed of Jesus Christ. Now, I'm getting a little off topic here. I'm going to steer us back. Faith, thoughts and prayers. What goods do, in the grand scheme of things, and the actual healing of someone, or in the actual getting out of trials of somebody, what good do thoughts do? Not much. What good do prayers do? Well, prayers, when you ask God to intervene, they can do wonderful miracles. So, next time we hear this, be on the lookout, but pay attention to what we say. And let us make sure, if we have the temptation to say thoughts, let's make sure, and let's make sure we say prayers. Because this is where we can make sure that we are witnessing to those around us. Anyway, thank you very much. And what good do thoughts do? Not much. What good do prayers do? A ton. Thank you.